What's up, pack members? It's Weird Spirit Alpha here, and welcome to part 2 of my Dark Souls 3 boss rankings. Now, before I start, I do want to let you know I still have 2 bosses left in the game, but I still thought it would be okay to make this video, and I just discuss the final 2 in a third video, because, I don't want to keep you guys waiting since I got a lot of progress done. So, once again, I'm going to be ranking them based on 2 things: how difficult they are and how fun they are. So, let's get started. So, if you remember last time, I left off after Aldrich the Devourer of Gods, and I mentioned I haven't fought the Dancer yet, but now I have and beaten her. So, let's get started with that one. Let me just skip through a lot of... Whoops. Pardon that. Sorry, I do a lot of Dark Souls artwork. Anyway. So, Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Here's how I rank her. 1 for fun, and I'm going to give her a 7 for difficulty. Now, believe me, at first I thought she wasn't that bad, but once I got her to phase 2, she gave me a lot of trouble. Once I found out how damaging her grab attack is, it was a nightmare. Not to mention, sometimes it just teleported me right into her hand. Like, what? So yeah, Dancer. Do not like her. I'm going to give her 1 for fun, 8 for difficulty. Dancer, I am happy you are dead. Come on. What's this one? Yes. Okay. Next up is the Dragon Slayer armor. So, honestly, obviously me and my buddy obviously agreed this guy is kind of like a buffed up Ornstein with an axe. And pretty much, how'd I rank this guy? For fun, I'm actually going to give him a 10. Because I actually had a lot of fun fighting this boss. Yeah, I died a bunch, but it was pretty fun. As for difficulty, I'll give him about out of 5. Because this is one of those fights that can go either way. I mean, once you learn how his attacks can work, I guess it's not too bad. Another thing that can make it a little bit difficult is in facing the Chaos Butterfly, or whatever you call him, shoots projectiles, but I guess it's not all that bad. So, overall, I would have to say, Dragon Slayer armor, thank you for giving me a fun fight. You might not be Ornstein, but I had a lot of fun. Alright, so yeah, Dragon Slayer armor, 10 for fun, 5 for difficulty. Excellent. Okay, let's move on. Where is it? Sorry, I had to keep trying. Here we go. Okay, next up are Lorien and Lothric, the Elder Prince and Younger Prince. Pretty much, how do I rank this boss fight? I'm going to give it a 10 for fun, and about an 8 for difficulty. Okay? Because, yeah, like, this fight is a difficult fight. I mean, but I wouldn't say Pontiff Sullivan difficult. Well, because Lorien's attack patterns are rather slow. And they're pretty much easily readable. The only thing to watch out for is his, charged sword slash, which can do a lot of damage if it connects. And what was it? And the fact that if he slams down on you, although that doesn't do too much damage, that can still be pretty threatening. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And in phase 2, when Lothric joins in, it's pretty interesting actually. It's not too different minus him launching some magic. But yeah, honestly, nothing about this fight really annoyed me. It still took me a good few tries, but it's honestly not that bad. I had a lot of fun. So, yeah. With that out of the way, yes. And also, I'm one of the few people who could do this. I beat Lorien and Lothric. And I know Lorien dies by default, but I killed Lothric during the revive. Yeah, he revived twice. Obviously, you can't make it through the fight without having Lothric revive Lorien. And once, you all know that, for those who have played and fought this boss. But, yeah. So overall, thumbs up for the Twin Princes. 10 for fun, 8 for difficulty. A lot of fun. I was satisfied with them. Alright. Next up, we're moving on to, if I can find it. Sorry, I have a lot of pictures, I know. But, they're kind of just jumbled together. Sorry, trying to find it. Sorry, here, let me put this on while I look for it. I don't think I had a picture of that. Okay, that's a shame. So, I don't have a picture of this boss, sadly. I don't know why it didn't save. But, anyway, here's the next boss. Orsiros the Consumed King. Sorry I don't have a picture of him right now. It glitched or something. But, okay, so here's how I rank him. Honestly, for fun, I'm gonna give him maybe a 3. I mean, he's really not that fun. It's pretty slow paced, and yeah. As for difficulty, I'm gonna give him a 4. I mean, he's not overly difficult. I mean, Phase 2 can get you a little bit of trouble, but the trick, similar to Vort, is just stay under him, and he really can't do much. Just be on the lookout for his spin attack and his tail whip, and you should be fine. Not to mention, I beat him on my second try. The first try was practice, go figure. But the second try, I kind of got him stuck in a corner, and there really wasn't much he could do about it. Like, he got stuck in, the exit. And, I could just get a few hits on him and dodge when I needed to. So, kind of funny, actually. It's kind of broken, but hey, either way, I beat him, so yeah. Alright. Sorry I don't have a picture of Orsiros, but for those of you who have played the game, you might know who that look or how he looks. Also, keeping in mind Orsiros the Consumed King is an optional boss. But honestly, if you want to get the Artorias or Wolf Knight armor like I did, you're gonna have to fight him. Not to mention, if you want to get the Archdragon Peak, you're gonna have to fight him too. But anyway. Moving on. Okay, next up is Champion Gundyr. So, a lot of you guys might be thinking, this is Udex Gundyr all over again. Well, yes and no. I mean, it looks like Gundyr, and he attacks a lot like Gundyr, but he's only a little bit of what he was at the beginning of the game. Pretty much the difference is unlike the original, in the second phase, instead of becoming an Abyss Beast, he just gets stronger. Obviously, he has the red eyes, and he's more aggressive. So then he hits harder. Yeah, he definitely hits harder. Honestly, for difficulty, and fun. For fun, I'm gonna give him... I'll give him a 5, because, it's kind of in the middle. As for difficulty, I'm going to give him a 6 for difficulty, because this fight can go either way, but I give it a 6 instead of a 5, because he does hit harder, and some of his chain together attacks can be a little bit devastating. But as long as you just keep up the pace and, just be cautious, it's really not that bad. Just be careful. Alright. And anyway, the final boss that I can rename that I've beaten so far is the Ancient Wyvern. So how do I rank this one? I'm going to say 1 for fun and 1 for difficulty. Yes, I know, both ones. Well, here's why. It's really not a fun boss fight, considering you're just running around a maze, pretty much, and, just avoiding enemies as you go along, then head up to the top, and, also you do a plunging attack on him. But either way, the thing that, or why I gave it 1 for difficulty is, yes, the enemies in Arch Dragon Peak are a pain, but since they're just enemies, I really wouldn't let that count against the difficulty. Because, I beat this guy on my first try. And it's not hard either, considering this boss dies in a single hit. If you do the plunging attack, I would not recommend this guy on the ground as your sword, no matter how good your sword is, it will barely take off any damage. So this is one of those fights, much like Yorm, that has a gimmick to it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's skip on back. So, how would I... Oh, sorry, let's scratch that. Alright. So, yeah, those are all the Dark Souls bosses, or Dark Souls 3 bosses, that I've beaten so far and ranked. So now I only have 2 bosses left, and that would be the Nameless King and Soul of Cinder. Yes, I know what you're thinking. There's Old Demon King too, but I mentioned in my last video, I'm not fighting Old Demon King. He's stupid. And he's optional, so, yeah. Plus, I don't think there's any real reward you would get him anyway, so, yeah. So, yeah, anyway, that completes this video, so until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.